So I get a lot of questions asking how I do stuff like staff spinning and other random quirky things you see me do. So I thought I'd do a tutorial on how to do them, seeing as I get a lot of people asking me to do that. So I'll do it in slow-mo first without any fucking NPCs around, so you get the gist. So you basically just use this hand to bring it over, and then when you see the bottom half of the staff, you can just grab it with that, and then rinse and repeat. But you'll find yourself like working your way down to the end of the staff, or even doing that, which is grabbing it too early. But see how I'm like kind of going lower like that on accident? Like you'll do that a lot when you start, but just practicing it in slow-mo, you kind of work out a lot of the kinks. That happens basically when you grab it too early after a turn. See, it just resets. You've got to let it really come over when it's more like that than like that. So really let the weight of it carry itself over. Yeah, you'll do that a lot. See how I like ran out of room to grab onto because I was that far down? You can't really grab onto that. Only here, your hand will really go that far. So just try and keep centered. Not like what I just did then. You'll clang your controllers together a lot and you'll drop it a lot and get frustrated, but it looks cool, so it's probably worth it. And I'll try it against some NPCs. So yeah, just try and keep centered. Like, just doing the single spins is good enough practice at first. Eventually you'll get lucky and he'll hit you while you're doing it and it'll look like you purposefully parried it. You basically just want to stand like an idiot spinning it around for a while until you just get the muscle memory down. Like that were kind of accidental, but it looked perfect. It looks a lot cooler when it's imbued, because obviously you get the trail of whatever you've imbued it with. Like, I think gravity looks the best, because it's purple. And you get all the noises and shit. But then the added negative of imbuing the staff is you accidentally hit the floor a lot, and it's fucking annoying, because he'll just send everything flying. And then that happens a lot as well. Like, you'll just forget to turn it enough and it'll just reset. But I'm pretty sure you can slow the video down on YouTube in the playback rate, so just like turn it down, like say it to like half maybe, and just watch where I put my hand, like one on top of other basically. So you turn it over and you grab the bottom, you turn it back over and you just keep grabbing above your other hand basically. Like, that's it essentially broken down. It looks really cool to just do in between parries and just do a single one. See, then I kind of like accidentally parried him with, which is perfect, because people think I do it on purpose. Sometimes I'll get lucky and I'll get one, but most of the time it's just they hit me while I'm spinning it, and it looks cool. Numero dos on the list. I think we're parrying and dodging. So basically, like, at first, when I first started playing, I'd just wait in slow-mo for him to swing at me. It's changed now since they changed animations, but it still applies. Like, as soon as I pull their arm back, wherever, like, you know he's going to come down, because he's just pulled it up here. You know he's just going to do that. Most of the time they'll do that, and then one of these. So you know you just dodge it and then duck it. It's not that hard to learn. They only have, like, 10 animations. So it, like, doesn't really take long at all. But once you know them, you can really chain some cool shit together. Like, you just know which ways you can have your sword to do a good parry. Like that. Like, putting your arm in way as well, it kind of looks cool. I don't know, it's all like imagination really. You just think about shit and apply it. Like, you watch some film maybe that's got a fight scene in it and you think, oh, that'll work here. Well, you can also, I suggest you put your movement, your rotation speed in the settings on max, wherever it may be. inputs. Turn mode smooth and turn speed. I've got it on 2.5. You can go 3 just to get used to like moving quicker. And like you'll be able to like, say you're spinning in midair, you're first getting used to it, you're not going to be able to like really, oh he's over here, let's quickly turn this way, and you know which way to go. You'll have to like kind of find him by looking around. You get used to it, and it's so much easier because you can react to shit a lot quicker. But yeah, that's like just an advantage to slow-mo. I wouldn't suggest you playing it because you kind of get used to it. And it like ruins the game for you because you react a bit differently. And I guess I'll add flourishes to this category as well, because like they're kind of the same. Do a parry and it kind of like moves your sword into like a different position, which you can like chain into a flourish and a different move. So like you do that and you bring it round, and oh guess what, it's perfect for a fucking stab. So I mean, it just works out. You just like flow with the game, I guess, rather than just jittering around and flailing your arms around. See, like, the momentum of it kind of carries itself back round. So if you just keep the momentum going rather than just stopping dead after you do a swing. So like that, like people would just parry it and leave it there and probably just swing back, which is, I mean, fair enough, but if you want to do something that looks cool and while also being weird as fuck, this is the way to go. Like keeping the momentum going really helps you with swings because you get like the little boost of speed. Like you can carry it through to your next swing really and do a bit more like a slash damage. I don't think that's how it works, but I mean, it's a lot easier to dismember someone after like you've parried and brought it around and swing than just swinging. I feel like to me personally, I'm not sure if that's like true, but it feels like that, so I'm gonna suggest it because facts don't really matter here. See then, like I just had a lot more speed and it didn't like veer off. Usually you'll swing with too much speed that the game compensates by thinking that's not realistic, and your sword will go all weird and not where you aimed it. So you want to slash like that, you'll end up slashing like that, like you'll go over it. And but when you like do a parry and you carry it round, it always goes exactly where you need. I guess I'll do guard swaps or whatever you call it, grip swaps. People ask how I do it so easily, but I mean, I don't think it was really hard. You just kind of like go and grab it, but like twisting your wrist, which can be like comboed into them. Like that's like 2 of them maybe. It works a lot better with daggers, or it looks a lot cooler in my opinion. Because like it's a lot smaller, and so it looks a lot more skillful when you get a good parry. I think that's one of the things I get accused for using slow-mo a lot for, is when you see me like do one of them and spin it around quickly. I mean, it looks fancy as fuck. Because like I'm doing it quickly, but I don't know, it's just really simple. Like you can do it, if you release it too quick, it'll obviously fly off. So you just like kind of stop and then switch, if you know what I mean. Like you bring it up, stop. It's a slight stop, but if you move while you let go, it'll just go flying off. See then, like I was moving too much when I let go and it just went veering off and I couldn't grab it. No, I need another guy in here. Come on in. See, we're too far away, but you get what I'm going for. Not doing that where you let go and it moves too far. You need to stop before you change grip. Like that, that's kind of perfect. I guess kicks is the next thing. A lot of people ask me how I do these weird jump kicks. and it's basically because the game lets you do them so fucking easily. I don't think many people have figured that out. Because your kick will track to wherever they are. That were a bit of a shit example because I were on the floor. But let's say I jump. Like, see how my foot kind of moved to him, or the like closest point of that guy to me. See then, like I was definitely not perfectly looking at him. It went to the left, and my foot went straight for him. So that were a pretty good example. Like, it just kind of snaps to him when you're in midair. I don't know how well you could see it, but I'll try it again. If not, I'll just play a clip from a previous video where I do it really well and selectively pick that clip. Yeah, you can do double kicks if you press it quick enough. I completely fucking forgot about that. But if you press them quick enough, like that, you'll do like a fucking Bruce Lee. It's really annoying and finicky to do, but when you do it, I don't think you can even do it on purpose. You've got to spam kick. It's a bit shit with kicks because like, I clipped his fingers then and he went flying to the floor like a football player. So just keep that in mind. Always try and get like a head height rather than like mid-body height, so you always kick him in the head and it looks cool. Just give a punching kisser. But that's basically kicks, yeah. That's something I don't really see people do. Spin swords around and throw them at people. I think that looks cool as fuck and no one does it. Oh, throwing, I guess. We can do throwing knives. Pretty basic, pretty standard white belt stuff. You just, whichever way you release the knife, it'll travel in the direction you've flicked it before you let go. But, I mean, whichever way your hand's flicked, kind of use that as a sight, like a fucking gun. It'll travel down that roughly. It's just a matter of luck and getting used to it. I mean, that was lucky as fuck, and you can't believe it didn't stick in his face, but I bet he's got a cut. Cut. Let's just disarm him real quick. Yeah, he's pretty bruised and blooded. I guess we'll do some dodges, which is the same principle as parrying, but you don't hit them out of the way, you just move out of the way. Like, they used to do them at head height and I could dodge them, but there's absolutely no chance I'm getting on my knees to dodge that, so I'll just move out of the way. But they're good ones to be dodging, because it's pretty fucking obvious what he's going to do. And he always comes head height, so you just go below it, see if this guy will do it. Yeah, he literally did. It's like one of the 6 moves they can do, so, I mean, it's pretty obvious what they're going to do. Like them. That time he didn't combo it, but same principle of getting out of the way. Yeah, see, I'm telling you, they do it every time. See if this guy wants some. No, he's done the second move. Yeah, here we go. So, like, you can understand how I know what to do when they only do fucking 5 moves. It's, like, pretty basic. But, yeah. They all do the same move, I'm telling you. I don't know if there is more and it's kind of like bugged and they'll just keep doing like the same 3. But it's either just one and a slash, or they just do a slash. Yeah, another one. Let's see what else he does. Just the slash, yeah, standard. And a single overhead. That's the 3 moves they do. Oh, they might do an occasional stab. Like a very occasional, just a thrust forward like that. But I rarely see that. It might be because of the waves I've got on. I just use 1v2 swordsman waves or 1v1 swordsman waves. Because shields fucking annoy shit out of me. But yeah, that's about it really.